I'm back. Yes, I'm in my car again. I don't know. I get messages while I'm in my car. It's nice and quiet in here. Maybe that's why it is. I can think clearly. But I'm on my way to go and look at a new space for my business. My business has grown tremendously, and I'm so grateful. I thank God for that. But I was just thinking about how my business came to be and how the first space that I actually got to do my business in, which by the way, I am now working in my purpose, and it is the best feeling ever. But how that came to be is that I literally sat down and told God, I'm scared. I'm terrified. Just a little background about me. I was terrified to do a business or start a business because I worked in the medical field for over 20 something years. I don't have business degrees. I have science degrees. I have a couple of science degrees. And I knew nothing about business. So I was afraid. I expressed that, God, I'm scared. I am scared, Lord, but I trust you. Okay. I trust you. And I literally sat down and wrote everything that I needed and everything that I wanted to have in my space to do the thing that it is that I needed to do to help other people. And I got everything that I wrote down and asked God for, I got. Okay? I got. So I just wanted to come and share how I manifested or prayed for that thing. I know that people like to they like to separate the two, but I'm sorry, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I am now in my car because I am looking to expand. Because once you find your purpose and you start to work in your purpose, whatever that is that God has you or wants you to do in the moment, abundance follows. So once I figured out that I needed to expand, I need a bigger space, I need to take on some employees to help with the vision, I again sat down very humbly, showed gratitude for what I already have, and then asked God for what I need and what I want in a space. And I did it again. I wrote it down, right? Some people say they journal. I do have a book that I write in. I wrote it down and said, down to the layout, how I wanted to look. Wrote it all down. And then after I wrote it down, I verbally spoke it. Now I'm on my way to put action to it. And I noticed that a lot of us Christian people, we preach things like you just have to ask. You just have to ask God, and that's it. That's all, because He's God. He'll make it happen. Well, yeah, that is most definitely certain, but your intentions have to be there. You have to be clear on what you want. You absolutely have to be clear on what you want. Once you write things down, speak things into existence, you also have to do your part. Okay? And your part is putting action to it, like I'm doing right now. I'm going out and I'm looking for spaces. Okay? I'm literally looking for spaces. And I'm going to continue to do my part by putting action to it. And if I keep doing that and I'm doing my part and God is doing his part, it's going to come into fruition. It's going to come to fruition. But you have to do your part. You can't just sit back and ask God for something and then don't put any energy towards it. Okay? You guys are a team now. He's doing his part. I mean, it's not like he couldn't do it all himself. But come on. Okay? You have to show him. You have to show God, the universe, that, hey, this is the thing that I want. And so when you put that action into it, things start to happen. It starts to move along. God starts to see that, okay, my child is really serious about this. And then he'll send people, places, and things your way. He starts sending you things to send you on a path to find a thing, that tangible thing that you have asked for. So once you ask God for something, you're not done. Now it's your turn. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but that's the point that I'm trying to drive in. You have to do your part. If you're going to manifest, okay, and you're going to ask God for certain things, you have to do your part. So I'm on my way now. I'm on a hunt, and I know that God is going to make this car go in a certain direction. Okay, where because I do two things. I go online and I hunt, and then sometimes I just get in the car and I just drive. And if I stumble on a place and I get an inkling to, like, okay, you know what, that looks like some place that I might want to be, I'll just walk in. And that's me doing my part. So how I pray and ask God to do things is, number one, I verbalize it. Number two, I put pen to paper. I write it all out in detail, down to the paint color. Okay? Down to the paint color. Everything that I want, everything that I need. And lastly, I put action to it. I start doing things, tangible things, going out and looking, physically driving and going out and looking on the internet, filling out forms. That's something that I hate to do, but I need to do. So now I'm getting phone calls from people who are actively trying to get in contact with me for the spaces that they have available. So those are the 3 steps that I use when I am asking God to help me on my path to helping others. I hope this helps. Until next time, stay blessed. And that's not what I want to say. Why do I keep mixing that up? Until next time, stay happy and be blessed. That's still not what I want to say. I'm going to have to edit this. I was doing good, and then every time this camera is in my face. I mean, it's getting a little better. Okay, I might not even edit this, because I said I wasn't going to edit my videos and y'all was going to get like the real. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, be blessed and stay happy by any means necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. Is this camera. But I promise, I know that it's going to get better. I'm going to get this word out no matter what, though. I'm going to get this word out. Anyway, until next time. Bye.